Corey texted in this morning, Matt, socking dingers last night.
Socking, yes.
Socking some dingers.
Well, not some, just one.
All of the dingers.
No, stop saying.
1, 2, 3 strikes zero because Matt's great at baseball. The battle between 100 Beavers versus 10 Moose is raging on. I think Moose took the early half of the battle, but Beavers swung it back in their direction at the end.
People love the underdog, and I think that just some of these dudes just like saying the word beaver.
Well, there is that. There was that element to the whole everyone just wanted to make a beaver joke.
A lot of people are like, they can get wet, so they have an advantage.
Yeah. It's almost like beaver is a double entendre for something.
A what?
I know. I didn't realize. They look to the sky when, what do they see? An unidentified flying object. It's on tape. We got it on our Facebook page. Go look. It happened. No denying it now, government.
Yeah, not true.
Matt still doesn't even believe his own eyes.
Just some bumpkin's eyes
Can
in
you
a
imagine?
YouTube video. He's just following a light.
Can you imagine being that deep? You guys that you wouldn't even trust your own eyes over the government. Matt, you know who's hot? Celebrities. We got this post up on our Facebook page. We just said, who is your celebrity crush? Answer in GIF form only.
I noticed there's not a lot of rock stars in there, like where. Oh wait, then there's James Hetfield. Yeah,
somebody posted. Way to go, Carrie. Good pick too.
James Hetfield. Yeah, can you imagine him in the bedroom? Ooh, yeah, that would be a little weird.
I think he liked it. I think he had a good time. He was saying ooh and yeah a lot. Ooh, yeah.
Something very concerning to me has started appearing on our text line. People texting in saying that Mr. Dressup is creepy.
Right.
Or was creepy.
Not just the puppets either, the dude.
Why?
Well, it's I think it's just a thing with all childhood entertainers. I mean, even Mr. Rogers has kind of looked back on as a bit of a weirdo, a bit of a creeper.
Yeah, and
wouldn't work out like a friendly man. A friendly grown man,
right,
hanging out with children.
Who said, I want to speak directly to a bunch of children.
Yeah, I don't think that works anymore. Hey there, neighbors.
No, it's
going to be a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Definitely
today.
creepy when you do it.
Nothing creepy about that.
Yeah, wow. I've never seen anybody who gets genuine, enjoyment out of being so creepy.
What do you mean?
Yep. This is exactly, what do you mean, what do I mean?
What do you think?
Yep.
That I like this?
Yeah.
That I enjoy these characters?
This thing, yeah.
You're kind of right.
Yeah. We
were talking good recasts for Indiana Jones, but then somebody on the Facebook page, Dale, said Pauly Shore, buddy. So that got us thinking, who'd be the worst person to cast as Indiana Jones? And then I'm Indiana Jones. I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm also Indiana Jones.
Could you pass me that chalice over there? I don't know if anybody can do a good Gilbert Gottfried, but
he just yells.
Hey, what's the deal with you using a gun? I only got a whip.
Gary Busey's a great choice, too.
Christopher Walken, yeah. Oprah Winfrey, someone texted to say.
Amazing.
You get a whipping, you get a whipping, and you get a whipping. Man, that's a hard job, by the way, when I had to sit in your chair pressing buttons.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Computer does 90% of the work, but
they should really pay you double what they pay me.
Got to keep it. Let's get that on tape.
What? Sorry.
We got that on tape, everyone. Where is it?
Okay, so jury duty today. We're going to be paying someone off handsomely with four tickets. They should really pay you double what they pay me.
Got to keep. Was that Matt?
They should really pay you double what they pay me.
How do you even do that?
They should really pay you double what they pay me. That's why. It's because you can do that. I could never do that.
Talking about annoying concert people?
Yeah.
When I'm drunk, I'm that offbeat clapper dude that's trying to clap.
Oh, no.
Joe, no.
I totally am. I like certain concerts like the Trues or like Collective Soul or something. I'm that dude that doesn't know the beat whatsoever. And trying to clap.
Well, at least you admitted it. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. So I apologize in advance the next show that you see me at.
I know you almost snapped last night.
Man. Okay, I'm there to see Tool, right? Like, a lot of lists would list Danny Carey at or near the top of greatest drummers of all time. I am here to see the greatest drummer of all time, and this guy is slapping on the counter as hard as he can and as loud as he can, trying to keep up while he's drunk with the greatest drummer of all time. I wanted to flip out. Don't be drum counter guy. Like, if you're going to tap, like a little tap, 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 no one's going to mind that. But if you are literally, like, he was trying to remove the counter from the wall. He was hitting it so hard. Like, shut up, guy. Joint Facebook account isn't the determining factor to a bad couple, but it's definitely on the checklist.
It's definitely like one of those red flag warning, don't want to go to a dinner party at that couple's house things.
Yeah, especially because, like, if you both already had Facebook accounts, does, like, one of you delete your Facebook account then?
And, like, how does that work? Do you try and do that for other things, too? It's like license and registration, please. Oh, sorry, my wife, we have a combo one.
Yeah.
It's extra wide. It doesn't fit in my wallet.
We're going to be Matt Taylor on that one, actually.
Actually. Look at our picture, though. Don't we look cute? Arby's, up until like 2 years ago, still had that microphone up front by the till. Large And meanwhile, I'm going, I know he's putting onions on my beef and cheddar back there, by the way, because he understood.
Make sure you put onions on that beef and cheddar. Can we get onions on that beef and cheddar, please?
What an awful system. Today, we're talking about kind of the ice cream man, whether it's the ice cream man or the ice cream boy selling Dickie D's on his little bicycle-powered ice cream mobile. Oh, thank you for choosing not the most creepy ice cream sounds in the world.
Come get some ice cream, kids.
Still pretty creepy, though.
You guys want some ice cream?
Definitely not from you.
Probably a good day to get out and do that yard work, I would guess. Lots and lots of yard work to do. Lots of weeds and grass, and it's the worst. I hate yard work. Do you like yard work?
I feel like you're waiting until I say I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you, which I'm not doing.
I think I got it on tape that you said you were going to do it.
I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you.
Oh, thanks, man. That's such a nice thing.
I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you.
It's nice of you, buddy.
Not even what I... What? No.
Thanks. What did you say, Matt?
I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you. Turn my mic on.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Thank you. I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you. I said I was not. I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you.
Oh, we got it on tape. Everyone heard it, man.
You're dreaming if you think...
Thanks, pal.
Hey, hold on. Get ready to press that again. You're dreaming if you think I'm going to come over and do your yard work for you. If you tuned to the U.S. Open yesterday, Dustin Johnson wasn't the only one hitting massive drives falling from the sky. The blimp also falling from the sky.
What happened? Did a drive pop it? Did somebody hit it with a golf ball and it popped like in a cartoon?
Nobody hit it with a golf ball, though. No. Very dramatic. Balloon boy all over again. Yeah.
Didn't make the sound like a balloon? Oh, no. The blip is deflating.
That's a hilarious disaster. Do you want to talk about this, about the dating world? Because
we never get into the dating world since Leanne left. We used to talk about it all the time when Leanne was here.
It is funny, though, because, and that's the thing, because my life is over. I mean, dating life is over. Dating life is over because I'm married.
That was a Freudian slip,
I meant to say my dating life is over. And
Matt and I got in a little bit of a debate about what used to be one of the finest leading men in Hollywood, but for whatever reason, a man who does not get a lot of work these days, Brendan Fraser. I feel like he was like the last generation's Chris Pratt. He's like the same kind of guy. It was pretty funny, but at the same time could do
really. You know how many women would love to be with Chris Pratt? I feel like Brendan Fraser just does not have that kind of acumen.
How popular he was after that whole loincloth ordeal in George of the Jungle. Ladies liked him. Texting at 34 Drive. And ladies, is he cute? You think he's cute?
Of all the things, ladies, you expected to hear on the radio today.
You think Brendan Fraser's cute?
Was that it?
The last movie I just watched it last night, was the original, well, not the original, but the 90s remake of The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser. And it had me wondering, why does Brendan Fraser not get work anymore?
You really are wondering that?
He was such a charming leading man, and he carried the action scenes, the comedy scenes, the romance scenes. He can do it all.
No, he can't.
I love Brendan Fraser.
He was the human person in Looney Tunes back in action, and that's how you know you're a good actor, when you make it to the only human role in a Looney Tunes movie.
Michael Jordan, one of the greats.
Red Deer Public tweeting. I'm going to take you through the roller coaster of emotions here for a lot of different students.
And I will play the child.
Okay. 11 minutes ago, Red Deer Public Schools tweets, due to storm damage / power outages, the following schools are closed.
Grandview, please be Grandview. Come on.
Oriole Park,
Come on.
Joseph Welsh, Grandview,
Yes!
Mount View,
No school today, Mom!
and Gateway.
Hooray!
Ooh,
What a great day!
2 minutes later,
Get
they
a whole
tweet,
day after school.
update on Joseph Welsh. School open today.
Those suckers.
Power restored.
They thought they was going to get school off like us Grandview kids, but they're not. Those idiots.
And then 3 minutes ago, another update
Oh, please no.
on Grandview.
No! Please don't!
School is open today.
Say it ain't so!
Power
Oh, jeez.
restored.
Mom, put your phone down.
I'm a Frosty guy all the way. It's just, again, the tradition. I don't dip my fries in it like a weirdo.
Put your fries in that. Just take your fries, put it in there.
I got to cool these fries off.
I'm
ASAP.
telling you, it's so good.
It's not, though.
I'm going to get you to try it.
I don't think so. Soggy, cold fries.
They don't get soggy.
I
They
spent
don't
my
have
whole
time.
life trying to avoid soggy, cold fries.
They don't have the time to get soggy. They stay crunchy and hot, but then the malt kind of like melts around them. It's chocolatey and salty.
And then what does the rest of the chocolate Frosty taste like at the bottom? Like just salty, oily ice cream?
No, I mean, what do you think? It just sinks to the bottom?
Well, where does it go?
It goes in your mouth.
It's almost too simple. Slurpees versus milkshakes.
You can put booze in Slurpees. Game over.
Oh.
Few people have said that.
Yeah.
I just remember you can put booze in Slurpees.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, well, you don't even need that with ice. Ice cream comes with booze in it already. What about rum raisin?
Ew. A rum raisin?
You ever been drunk off R&R?
You know what this
Rum and
milkshake-
raisin?
This makes milkshake would taste really good with chunks of raisins in it.
Shut up.
This morning, I was like, would you eat a bug? Yep. That's all the whole conversation was. But yesterday, I was like, would you take delicious fries and dip them in a delicious Frosty? And you were like, ugh, oh, no, yuck. And now I've realized Matt doesn't make any sense.
All right. Well, I'll eat nothing but bugs and you eat nothing but Frosties and fries, and we'll see who makes it longer.
We'll see who's happier on the way, though. I bet you it's me.
Oh, yeah, your stomach will really be thanking you. 100% potato and ice cream.
I regret nothing.
You'll be in great spirits.
Yeah, you just go pick bugs out of the grass, my friend. You enjoy your life. You enjoy your time.
Hey, you just had a little minor coffee
Yeah.
emergency.
Ugh, gross.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, I opened up one of those little creamers, and as I was pouring it in, I realized this is not a liquid. And it went...
It was basically like a thimble full of sour cream.
Yeah, then I was wondering, like, what order does milk ferment into? Like, what products does it turn into? Because I was thinking, was that cottage cheese? Was that yogurt? Who knows?
Kinda. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you just left milk out, what would it turn into in sequence?
Yeah, we should just open a bunch of those little dairy creamers, and then over the next few days, we'll just get you to eat one every day, and then you tell us what it tastes like.
Me?
Science.
No.
Come on.
No. Why? No. Never doing that. That's gross. I can't
I'll
even
talk
joke
him into
about
it.
that.
Don't worry,
That's
we'll work
sick.
on it.
No,
We're
we
gonna
won't.
work on
We
it.
will not
We'll
be
figure
doing
it
that.
out.
No. Yesterday, the city of Red Deer saying that about 400 homes were still without power. Well, about 200 of them got power overnight in Vanier Woods, Normando, and Glendale. Happened kind of like right around like 1:32 a.m., I think.
Could have been pretty spooky. You're up at like 1 a.m. There's no one else awake. It's dark in your house, and
Yeah.
the only thing that comes on is the TV.
Yeah, and it's on the Ghost channel. Pick your favorite ice cream flavor and text it to us or call us at 34 Drive.
My knee-jerk reaction is Tiger Stripe.
Don't you like being a grown-up, though, too?
No, not at all. Actually,
Oh.
my entire life is based around not becoming a grown-up. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, but, okay. If you were out on a date, would you order Tiger Stripe ice cream?
Heck yeah.
Really?
Yeah, come on. She'd dig it, too.
Okay. Well, I feel like I have to run that one by the ladies listening.
Nah, if you order it with confidence, they'll be into it.
Tiger Stripe.
Yeah,
Okay.
some Tiger Stripe. They'll be like, wow. Her name is Canada. And she's turning 150 years old on Saturday.
I'm sorry. Are
She's
you assuming our country's gender?
She's still beautiful.
She?
She's a lady to me, yeah. Yeah, Canada. I love her like a lady.
Yeah? You love her like a lady? That is so gross.
Is it gross?
Yes.
I tried to defend him, but he only ended up getting one vote, which doesn't upset me too much because my buddy Paul texted in and voted for me too. So that means I am as cool as Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, right.
I
I can't believe it.
think Gosling gets my vote personally.
Okay. So now we've got it. It goes Reynolds, then Gosling, then Simmons. Because Simmons just voted for Gosling, so that gives him 2.
Crap. The best Canadian TV show of all time. Or really second best, because obviously the best one ever is Reboot. Everyone knows it. Reboot. It was a technological feat of its day. Reboot predates Toy Story, a fully computer-animated week-to-week cartoon show from the early 90s. They were pulling that off way back then. It's crazy.
First, it was doing computer animation before Toy Story. I can tell it sucked.
No, it was very good.
B, they did it week to week. Really? Then why did I see the same episode 400 friggin' times on YTV? 3, it was a feat. As in, it stunk like feet. It was the worst show.
This weekend, oh man, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's totally free. The whole family can come. We're going to have Jumpy Castles, barbecues, music, but most importantly, 2 giant 250-foot slip and slides.
Maybe turn it into like slide stock. What's the lineup for slide stock this year, man?
Oh, yes. I love slide stock.
One 100-foot slide and another 100-foot slide.
Remember the year that the Chili Peppers went down and only their socks? It was incredible. Yeah, slide stock would be cool. It's never going to happen, though, so don't get your hopes up.
Just a one-day event for now, so you got to make sure you get in on it. And you just got to kind of join us at the Oriole Park Hill there, just off Taylor Drive on Saturday.
Yes. 30-minute rock ride. Yes.
Tight.
No one says that anymore.
Yeah, people say tight.
Yo, that's tight, man.
Yeah.
It's tight, G.
Well, no, you don't have to be calling someone your G to say something's tight.
G-Unit. Remember that? What's that? If we're bringing back old slang, let's just bring it all back.
Not old.
That's grody. Totally tubular.
I don't.
Groovy.
Far out, man. What's your 4th favorite mammal?
Manatee. What's yours?
A donkey.
What's your 4th favorite mammal?
Oh,
Text 34 Drive and let us know.
What?
Tea Party on 106.7 The Drive.
This person said female humans. Because dogs are loyal. You can always ride a horse. Even in the apocalypse, a horse, that's what would come in handy the most. Maybe a camel. And kittens are always cute. So females come in 4th.
Seems fair to me.
Males must come 5th then. I thought it was bros before.
Whoa,
I
that's
guess
right.
After.
I guess.
Wow.
Someone forgot the rules. If you could ban one celebrity from Canada, who would you ban?
Oh, my goodness.
Text 34 Drive with your answer. Matt, do you have somebody ready to go?
Maybe just Roseanne. I don't want her singing our anthem. That you just laughed. You sounded very much like her. No, you sounded more like her the first time.
Now I don't want to laugh. Like my whole thing. So now I don't know what to do.
Sorry.
Hey, Matt, what's your 3rd favorite lizard?
Probably Monitor.
Mine's the frilly ones that run across the water.
I like them.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know.
Fancy walkers.
Let's Google it.
It's actually called the Jesus Christ lizard.
Oh, really?
Well, but I'm sure that's probably just what the guy who discovered it said when he saw the lizard frantically running across water.
Jesus Christ, lizard! Hey, Matt, you know what people I'm getting sick and tired of?
No.
Am I the only one who doesn't watch Game of Thrones people every Monday? No, you're not. You're not the only one who doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
Right. Or I'm such a nerd. I watch the most popular show on TV.
Yeah,
you're not a nerd.
Such a big nerd.
Ugh.
God, people are annoying. Does your dog sploot? My dog sploots all over the house. He never stops splooting. He's down in the basement, he sploots. He's upstairs, he's splooting. He's in my bedroom, he's splooting. Sploots in the morning, sploots at night.
You guys don't do it together, do you?
Well, no, I don't sploot. I don't think I can sploot anymore, if I'm being honest. I think it would hurt too much. But
What in
he
the
sploots all over the place.
Can you stop it?
We're wondering if you think the businesses should be allowed to refuse moist money.
Let's be honest. If you're getting money and it's sweaty, it's weird. And I learned this lesson the hard way. I didn't even realize what I was doing. But when I was a kid, I was especially excited to buy some hockey cards one day. And so I was looking at all the cards under the glass, and it was like a really hard decision. Which ones am I going to get? It took me like probably half an hour. The whole time I had like $10 worth of loonies in my hand. Like I was gripping them so tight. And when finally came time to hand my cash over to the shopkeep, I handed him 10 of the hottest, sweatiest loonies that anyone has ever handed. And he was like, oh my God, dude. I'm like a 10-year-old kid. And he's like, oh, sick. What have you been doing with this money? Did you microwave it? And I was like, no. Mayweather versus a bear.
All right, well, we forgot to specify what kind of bear. People are calling us on it. Somebody goes, Devin goes, you got to specify. Mayweather KOs a koala bear 100% of the time. All right, so what are we talking? Black bear? Black bear's a good medium-sized bear.
Ooh, we talking Teddy Ruxpin? I think he'd beat the crap out of Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, you get out of here, Paddington.
Would you win a fight against a wolf?
Would you lose to a wolf? What do you think?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Well, of course.
I would live. I'd be cool. Because, I'm really good with dogs. So, I think I'd be able to, tame it and make friends with it. Because I've never met a dog that I can't win over. So, I don't know.
Cesar Milan Simmons.
That's right. I take problem dogs and I turn them into friendly dogs.
So a wolf is just a problem dog. We're out of cream here in the office. And so we've thrown out there that maybe we should just get an office cow. A little bit of fresh milk in the morning would be rather nice. I said a few minutes ago, maybe a goat. And now looking into, because of course had to Google what other kinds of milk we could possibly get. So I'm going to ask you if you would drink these animals' milk. How about camel's milk?
I'd have a tough time with that one. I don't know why. Camels are just gross to me, the way they spit.
Yeah. They spit. And here's another thing. If you want to drink milk from a camel, it has to come in one of 2 90-second long bursts that they produce milk in each day. What a weird thing, right?
That's the 90-second.
Have to share. Today we pitted you, a human, I hope, against a giant squid. We got a text in that was almost, erotic in the way it described the fight. Let me read it to you at 34 Drive.
Oh, man.
You'd be hard-pressed to even breathe. Here's how it would go. 8 tentacles against 4 limbs. It could grab your arms and legs and then hold you so tight as to crush ribs, snap other bones, and then eat you, pull you apart like a crab dinner.
Wow.
I think we actually got a text from a giant squid.
I'm not the biggest fan of beer.
What?
I don't drink.
There are different kinds, right?
Yeah, but it all kind of just tastes like beer, man.
Oh, no. There's a few people out there who are punching their radio right now. It all tastes like beer. If someone ate poutine from all the fast food restaurants in Red Deer, would we say, and they said, oh, it's all just poutine to me, would we accept it? No.
Well,
would we accept it if they said all the burgers are the same around Red Deer?
Outrageous.
It is outrageous.
What do you think? They're all made of buns and beef or what?
Have you ever taken Pepto-Bismol before?
Only a couple times, maybe twice in my whole life.
I've never. It just looks too weird. I would find other remedies.
It tastes bizarre. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't. No thanks.
Chalky and
I would rather eat any antacid or whatever.
You ever had those circle pink chalk candies? Anyways, clearly not.
That sounds like not candy.
Red Deer's Best Rock, 106.7 The Drive. Cake in short skirt, long jacket. Drive mornings with Matt and Ryan. Wonder how long people would have listened to me do that.
Probably not long.
No, I really love Game of Thrones. And they had a big episode on the weekend. Huge, lots of buzz. So I figured this would be the perfect time to get Matt to watch. but to no avail.
Not really, because there's still one season still to come, and who knows when it's going to come out, right?
But then we could have Game of Thrones parties. Could have a Game of Thrones club. You could be part of Game of Thrones club.
Have you been to a Game of Thrones party before?
Nope.
Are you going to throw a Game of Thrones party?
Nope.
So where would we go to said party?
Your house.
Oh, I see. So that's what I will say. I'm having a huge Game of Thrones party. Everybody come over, and you'll say, oh, you live in Sylvan? Nah, I'm not coming.
Pass.
Hard pass for you. So it would all be a ploy just for you to shun me one day.
Will there be mead?
No!
Well, man, I think I'm going to have to come out to Sylvan Lake to play some putt-putt soon.
Oh, yeah, some mini golf. That would be fun.
I got a mad craving for it.
That's weird.
How come you never call it putt-putt?
Because that's not what Canadians call it.
It's fun. It's fun to say.
You're Americanized.
Try it one more
time. If you
time.
don't like Canada, you should get out.
Try it one time. Say putt-putt.
Mini golf.
Ugh. Hey, if I bought you a Melf organ, would you learn how to play it?
Sounds like a trick question.
No. All right.
School zones and playground zones are changing today around the city.
Instead of zones where there are extra rules, how about zones where there's no rules?
No rules. Ooh, I don't know. Anarchy on the roads?
That's right.
Okay.
It's the purge
You
zone.
can just do the pit maneuver on other motorists as you pass them, just spinning out their vehicle.
Listen, kids, we're running late. Mommy's going to have to drive through the purge zone. Things are going to get intense.
You might not all make it.
Rock ride should be pretty good, huh? Don't you think? Yeah, pretty good.
Sure, yeah.
Wow. He's got to put some enthusiasm into the... Can you imagine if, like, Billy Mays did that? Yes,
Billy
OxyClean,
Mays here for OxyClean, the world's 5th best cleanser. You can call if you want some, I guess. Yeah, I guess you know what, you're right.
You wouldn't have gone down
You
in
gotta
history.
sell it, right? We have the best rock ride ever put together for you today, but only if you call right now. 34... No, okay. You don't have to call, but I do say we got Big Sugar coming up. That's pretty
right.
sweet.
And if you order right now, we'll throw in Big Rec Blair and Kings of Leon free of charge.
Wow.
Yeah, and we'll kick it off with Guns N' Roses. How about that? Left me hanging.
Oh,
there.
sorry. I was supposed
How
to finish
about
the... Yeah! This cow that was born in Texas this week certainly looks like Gene Simmons. In fact, the facial markings and the tongue sticking out are almost uncanny. The cow was born at the type of operation that raises cows to eat. However, they say... Gene Simmons cow, no, we will not be eating Gene Simmons cow. He obviously has something special. He's got it.
Here you go, cows. If you want to escape the slaughterhouse, all you got to do is just look like a celebrity. So try and pick it up, the rest of you cows. You saw the apparently Outback Steakhouses in multiple cities form a pentagram?
Yes.
Is this real? Have you verified it by going to Google Maps?
I have actually done this. Indianapolis, Anaheim, Chicago. I don't know. Are they planning something? There's got to be someone out there that actually believes that Outback Steakhouse is some sort of untoward entity.
Our phone just got disconnected.
Sorry?
While we were talking about this.
Oh, wow. It actually did.
You said, I bet you there's somebody out there who knows. And then our phone just got disconnected.
That's not funny, man. That actually is disconnected.
Heard from other people that Willie Nelson might have died.
But he didn't.
Oh, all right.
Put an end to that right away.
Phew.
There were, a couple people tweeting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope this isn't true.
Yeah, it was some morning radio DJ in Chicago. Morning radio DJs, the worst.
They are the worst type of people.
The worst kind of people.
Take them out behind the woodshed, in my opinion. But police in Rhode Island asking people to be on the lookout for a goat wandered away from his job, wandered away from his goat-scaping company, and now his owner is looking for him. Police say that this particular goat has one curly horn, is small and brown, and is generally, quote, funny looking.
No
Have
wonder
to
this
be
goat
suspicious looking.
Owner's like, it's the fuggliest goat you've ever seen. It's got a weird horn, ugly teeth, stupid eyes. Hey, stupid eyes, get over here. Mow this lawn.
You're not getting any overtime. Shut up. How did we get... we got a text like this. Cookies are stupid. Dessert is gross.
Yeah, I know. What is that?
Excuse me?
What happened to you?
The one thing I didn't think we'd hear today was that cookies are gross.
Happiness is the worst. Laughter makes me want to...
The sun, get out of here. I asked you to record, and did you actually catch yourself doing one of
I
these?
did, yeah. So I've been recording the room, and I did catch myself one time.
This is candid. Like I promised that
Yeah.
he did not. Like he forgot we were recording. This is legit what every single one sounds like.
All right.
That's not funny, man. Does sound very Hank Hill-esque.
Oh, man.